lives up to the hype except BYU's Jimmer Fredette. And considering I'm about to drop 3 straight burns on this guy, that is a boatload of hype, but he delivered on his biggest stage and in BYU's biggest game ever.
Aztecs one of the goals, and there it wasn't coming. Jimmer drives it, pulls up, 15-footer, got it! Jimmer Fredette, 47-44. BYU leads it by 3.
Maybe you had heard that he led the nation in scoring, bombing, and draining 40-footers like their free throws while going for 27 a game. Well, he didn't get 27. He dropped 43 on San Diego State last night, and he dropped them by any means necessary. Runners, floaters, ankle breakers, and, oh no, he didn'ters.
Now the 5-second shot clock. Jimmer one-on-one with Napoli. Pulls up, 30-footer. Yes! BYU 50. San Diego State 46.
Dude carved SDSU with skip to my loose handle and Thunder Dan Marley's range. Last night, he went from electric scorer to full-on phenom.
Jimmer drive, floater, good! 43 for Jimmer. Middle of the alley. That's going to do it.
You know you've arrived when the fans are crafting your name to a verb, and BYU fans were hitting the Aztecs with, "You got Jimmered," a chant like that, as they ate their first loss. And they did. Jimmered the snot out of them. Jimmer Mania. He is the NCAA's Blake Griffin, only 40 feet from the basket instead of 40 inches off the floor. And in 2011, you have not gotten off nor blown up in a big game unless Twitter's to have, and there's a hashtag next to your name before that game's even over. Any jock can have a big night, but if you can get other guys to thumb out 140 characters of props, then you know you've done something special. And if Fredette can get Kevin Durant to tweet, "Jimmer Fredette is the best scorer in the world," then you know he had a night. And ballers love other ballers, which is why John Wall tweeted, "Jimmer Fredette is cold respect." I guarantee J-Dub jumped off his couch and hit the Dougie when Jimmer hit 40. And how about a performance that is so big it jumps genres on the Twitter sphere altogether? Rappers and other artists hyped the kid. Now he thought Jimmer was getting it way hot in there. Quote, "If you like college basketball like me, you have to check out this dude named Jimmer Fredette from BYU. He is definitely the truth." How nice was Fredette? So nice, he brought dude from the Counting Crows out to compare him to Darren Williams. Quote, "I remember Williams in college. Fredette looks comparable to that." Great. Thanks. Can't wait for the dude from the Spin Doctors to weigh in and the cat from the Gin Blossoms to jump on the Jimmer train. And you haven't had a big night unless you're hearing from Silverchair.
Jimmer drive, floater, score! 4-point lead for BYU, 42-38, and equals the game-high lead.
So clearly, there is mad respect everywhere for Jimmer. He's the next big thing, right? Maybe. But weren't we saying the exact same thing about Adam Morrison, Wally Zerbiak, Luke Jackson, Luke Ridenour, Gordon Hayward, and Trajan Langdon? And if Twitter were around back then, wouldn't Vanilla Ice and Candlebox have been tweeting crazy props at those guys? Look, I love him. He dropped 43 on the nation's 4th-ranked team. The guy's pure. He's an amazing scorer. There's no debating any of that. But now that everybody has seen him, the conversation is already shifting to how will he do on the next level. And as much as I would love to see him dominate in the association, I don't see it. Any of you ever remember a time where there were so many great point guards in the league? Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, Rajon Rondo, Darren Williams, Tony Parker, Steve Nash, John Wall, Russell Westbrook, and Stephen Curry. Fredette, he's got that great range, he's got a quick release, but probably less than average quickness and lateral movement and lacking the type of athleticism of the guys that I just mentioned. How is he going to stay in front of them, much less get his shot off consistently against them? No NBA team is going to build its offense around a 6'2" guard so he can get off some quick threes. I could be wrong, I hope I am, but we better appreciate his dominance right now because I just don't see it happening on the next level.